Guess what day it is? You've guessed right. It's Bowtie Friday here on News Channel 8. I'm Junior Garcia, and here are some of the stories we have for you tonight. Tropical storm Bertha blows in. A car crash fatality in Frederiksted. And Seven Seas donates water to a local camp. These stories and more up next on News Channel 8.
Channel 8 News is brought to you by R3D to help balance your quality of life, a blend of herbs and phytonutrients to help support joint health. Learn more at 1-800-655-6932. R3D.
In tonight's top story, a fatal accident on Queen Mary Highway leaves one man dead. Here is more on the story with Melanie Rames.
Traffic Investigation Bureau officers on St. Croix are investigating a fatal car accident that occurred on the Queen Mary Highway on July 31st. Concerned citizens called 911 minutes before 8 p.m. to report the incident. Police identified the deceased driver as 21-year-old Clarence Randolph of Mutual Homes Housing Community. The traffic officers said their initial investigation into the accident showed that a 2005 gray Toyota Sequoia was traveling west and a white Acura driven by Randolph was traveling east on the Queen Mary Highway in the vicinity of Castleburke when they collided in the westbound lane. Officers said the Acura veered into the westbound lane and collided with the Sequoia. Both vehicles sustained major damage. Both drivers were taken to the Governor Juan F. Louis Hospital and Medical Center. The driver of the Acura was treated for her injuries, and Randolph, who was the driver of the Sequoia, died as a result of the accident. The investigation into this case is still continuing.
New tonight, the governor tours Central High School.
We're here on the site of the Central High campus on the island of St. Croix, where the contractor is actively working to address and replace the existing stormwater system as well as the wastewater system here on the Central High campus. As you're aware, several months ago we had some issues as it relates to scents that were emanating as a result of the wastewater system. The Department of Public Works, in conjunction with the Department of Education, as well as the Office of the Governor, we embarked on an emergency project to perform emergency work here on the campus. As you can see, contractors are actively working here, replacing all of the stormwater systems within the campus, as well as the wastewater. We anticipate all of this work will be done by the third week of August. It's really the contractor has been out here doing a yeoman's job, and I just wanted to take this opportunity to really reassure the students and the faculty of the Central High School, as well as the residents of the island of St. Croix, that the contractor, working in conjunction with the government of the Virgin Islands, will have this school completed in time for the start of school.
Good afternoon. I'm also here at the site at Central High School, and I'm very pleased with the work that we have going on here. Commissioner Smalls and his team has really stepped up to the plate and assisted us with, all this construction work that we have going on. School starts on September 2nd, and if all goes well, weather permitting, I assure you that our students will be on this campus this upcoming school year.
I'm here today with the commissioners of both Public Works and Education to do a tour of Central High School to make sure that our opening stays on schedule, which is September 2nd. And particularly given the fact that it was closed for quite a while, we want to make sure that we reach that date. So we're looking at the work here that the contractor, Roger Kane of DVD, is doing, and it seems to be progressing rather smoothly. In fact, the commitment to get it done is that they're even working at night to make sure that we reach that deadline. And here with us also is the Superintendent Gary Malloy. And the key here, the thing that we're trying to achieve more than anything, is not just to make sure that the stormwater and the sewer lines are connected properly, but at the same time not to have to go through what we went through when we had the problems with respect to the smell, which is to make sure that the mapping is all in place in terms of our stormwater system and our sewer system and all the other electronics that are underground, so that if we do have a problem in the future, we can much clearly identify it, whether it be at education or at public works in both cases. But we've got a 12-member crew here. The work is proceeding in addition to some other maintenance work that we have taking place. And it's all part of the number of capital projects that we have going on to make sure that our schools are back on time. And I have to say, I appreciate the understanding of a lot of our parents. I know our students were very much upset that they couldn't finish the school year at Central. We were able to do have both schools be at the complex, and I'm very appreciative for the accommodations that were made. But right now we feel very comfortable that it'll open up on time and we can begin the school year the way we should, which is a tremendous amount of optimism and hope, and that our children are excited, and the teachers and everyone else are just ready to take on the 2014-2015 school year.
The territory and Puerto Rico is under warning for Tropical Storm Bertha.
A tropical storm warning remains in effect for all of the Virgin Islands. At 2 p.m. today, the center of Tropical Storm Bertha was located about 372 miles east-southeast of St. Croix, with top winds of 50 miles per hour. Officials of the National Weather Service project that the Virgin Islands will begin to feel tropical storm force winds around 7 a.m. Saturday. The winds will then spread across St. Thomas and St. John later in the morning, with the winds remaining across the territory through the end of the day tomorrow. Rainfall amounts are up to 3 inches are possible during the day Saturday. Please be advised.
Jehovah's Witnesses have flocked the island for a convention. Melanie Rames has more.
The Spanish Congregation of the Jehovah's Witnesses presents a 3-day convention. Let's hear from Mr. Wilmar Acevedo, the coordinator. Good day, Mr. Coordinator.
Good afternoon. Yes, I'm happy to be able to give some information about this convention going on today. This convention is a 3-day convention. The theme is Keep Seeking God's Kingdom First, or First God's Kingdom. And the people here are from various islands and even from other parts of the world, and especially here to learn about God's kingdom and about the family and principles that are taught in the Bible. So that's why everybody's listening carefully to the program. And part of the program is coming from Georgia, Atlanta, by internet. So we're sharing with about 30,000 people more over there. And we have about 300 people here who speak Spanish. And we're trying to invite the Spanish population here in St. Croix. Queremos que los testigos de Jehová inviten a nuestros vecinos que hablan español aquí en St. Croix al programa de nuestra asamblea que empezó hoy y termina el domingo. Habrá un programa mañana, un bautismo y un discurso y un drama el domingo. Y es gratis y todo basado en la Biblia.
We're from Charlotte, North Carolina. We're visiting here for a few days, and we came to be able to be a part of this convention with the friends here from the island.
We're serving as missionaries in Panama. We've been there. My wife and I have been here for 35 years.
We have a brother here who is originally from Tortola, but is a missionary in Africa. Let's hear about his experience and his journey about missionary in Africa.
Well, being a missionary in Africa is truly a rewarding work. You know, as Jehovah's Witnesses, our main focus is to help persons to know more about God and about His kingdom. So being there since 2011, that's something that has been a tremendous blessing, and helping people to really improve their lives by coming to know God.
Do you speak another language that you're able to communicate with the members in Africa?
Yes, the country where we serve, we speak Creole. And so that's the main language that we use there.
My name is Melanie Johannes Teachway, reporting for News Channel 8.
Amen. Stay tuned. We have more news right after this.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
And welcome back to News Channel 8. Jamaican health officials are preparing for the deadly Ebola outbreak. Here is Cynthia Graham with your nightly Caribbean report.
Thank you, Junior. Jamaica is taking a proactive approach in its response to the outbreak of the deadly Ebola virus that has been ravishing a number of West African countries. Health Minister Dr. Fenton Ferguson says the situation is being closely monitored based on Jamaica's open borders, and as a result, steps will be taken to prevent a possible spread. according to Dr. Ferguson, based on a warning issued by Doctors Without Borders, who say the Ebola crisis is unprecedented and out of control. Jamaica's preparedness must be addressed. The International Civil Aviation Organization has met with global health officials to discuss measures to stop the disease from crossing borders. And tonight, we end on a lighter note. In a true case of doing anything for love, Tortola resident Cayman Nibs has been accused of removing another person's boat from Frenchman's Cay in Tortola and taking it to St. Thomas to visit his girlfriend. The court heard testimony that Nibs, who is charged with taking conveyance, left the vessel at a dock in St. Thomas, where it was later stolen. He became aware that the boat was missing 2 days later when he returned to the St. Thomas dock after the end of his rendezvous. The missing boat is valued at $25,000. Nibs has yet to plead to the charges. Well, Olita Adams said it first. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. This has been tonight's Caribbean Report. I'm Cynthia Graham. Alexis Barnes will be in for me next week to bring you more news and views from in and around the Caribbean. Junior, back to you.
Thank you, Cynthia. If you're looking for a different kind of fun this weekend, have you considered playing billboards? Channel 8's reporter, Mr. Bogle, caught up with local players for the details of an upcoming tournament.
Well, here on the Big Island, we are always asking for something to do, some place to go. Well, these two individuals here, they have something for you to do and some place to go. It's all about the big pool tournament happening right here on the Big Island of St. Croix. I haven't heard of one of these in a very long time. So you want to definitely find out the information and come on out and support it. So welcome to News Channel 8. And could you more tell us about what you guys are doing? I see it's the Warriors Challenge. You have some very good sponsors. So tell us what this pool, as the correct word, billiards tournament is about.
Okay. Well, everyone, my name is Leona, and this is Anthony. So that's the A&L Professional Billiards in Lorraine Shopping Center. What we have this weekend, Warriors Challenge, we're open to all players, and we have 32 players in the VI. So we have people coming from St. Thomas, Tortola. Yes, they've been traveling, coming for this event here. The event starts off tomorrow at 8 p.m. Doors will open 3 p.m. And then on Saturday at 1 p.m. and doors are going to open at 12 p.m.
We'll be having food and drinks on sale. It's an event that you don't want to miss, actually. For 32 players, it's something that, you can actually come and enjoy a great event for the whole entire day. Something that you really just don't want to miss.
We have 3 sponsors, 2 corporate sponsors for this event. We have the VI Tourism, WSVI Tourism has sponsored this event, and the National Guard. Okay. We also have a VMA Breakfast Club for those traveling. Okay. They have also sponsored some rooms there as well. So economically, people say, why open this now? Yeah. But I moved back to St. Croix, and there really wasn't much things that I could participate in except going to the club. And
so
I want to.
So you're good at shooting pool?
Yeah, I shoot pool. Yeah, so I got into pool. I love it. We're part of the Virgin Islands Billiards Association. They have, over the years, kept the sport of pool or billiards alive. And so there are a lot of players here. Okay. And we want to be able to bring more bigger tournaments here to St. Croix as well.
Definitely. As I always say, sports tourism is a way for St. Croix. And I'm saying whether it's billiards, baseball, whatever, that's the way for St. Croix. So we want to definitely, people out there might be wondering about prizes and stuff like that. How does the prizes go?
Well, the prizes is 5 payouts in this Warriors Challenge. You have the first place, we're going to be paying $2,000. Second place is $1,400. Third place is $900. You have fourth place is $400, and fifth place is $225.
We are open all week from Monday through Sundays. We open at 6 and close between 1 and 2 a.m.
Okay.
Every day.
Definitely go and check out the pool tournament or the billiards tournament this weekend. That's Saturday and also Friday and Saturday. And also they are open for business on a regular basis. Please support your very own. The small businesses are the one that's going to rebuild this Virgin Islands and especially St. Croix.
Very interesting. Thank you, Mr. Bogle. Now, here is some good news for you. It's a story of a local company caring about a local summer camp. Once more, Cynthia Graham brings you that story.
The high temperatures and unseasonable dry conditions across St. Croix have led to what many are calling a drought on the island and throughout the territory. From wilted gardens to brownish grass, as far as the eye can see, it's really dry. And everyone has been feeling the heat, including staff and campers at St. Croix's Big Island Adventure Camp. Twice this year already, the camp has experienced water emergencies, but thanks to generous donations from Seven Seas Water, the Big Island camp has remained afloat. Paula Heller, Executive Director of AZ Academy, which runs the camp, explains.
Seven Seas has been a great partner with AZ Academy over the last several years, but this spring we had to empty our pool to do some repairs, and we needed 30,000 gallons of water. And they came through and donated it. We filled our big pool and we filled our small pool for our 3 to 5 year olds. So it's been so dry this summer. Julie overextended our water budget filling up the cistern, and I said, you're going to have to try and get a donation. So she tracked down Seven Seas again, and they agreed. So we're getting 4 truckloads of water today to fill up our cistern. We're very honored by Seven Seas Water's contribution.
Camp Director Julie Landreneau, who is considered by many to be a sort of superwoman, was indeed the superhero who helped save the day. Julie shared some background on the camp's relationship with Seven Seas.
Well, you know, Lauren Thomas at Seven Seas has always come through for us. We ask her many, many times for different donations for AZ Academy, the Fall Festival, all kinds of different activities, and Schuster's Water, too. You know, Mr. Schuster, who is now deceased, filled this pool once before for us, okay? And then Seven Seas came this year and filled it for us with Schuster being the hauler, and so we're so grateful.
And Seven Seas Water has been coming through for its customers and the community since it was established right here in the territory in 1996. Its mission is to provide water management services to clients in the water-scarce region of the Caribbean, according to the company's website. In short, Seven Seas transforms ocean water into fresh water for drinking and other purposes. St. Croix's island manager, Matt Tengwe, explains.
We've been on St. Croix for quite some time now, probably about 8 years. Our relationship with WAPA has been about 5 years now. So we have various water treatment or reverse osmosis plants throughout the island. And our main focus is providing the water to WAPA. However, we also provide water to the truckers at our Southgate facility, and that is where the water for the pool came from. So water is a big thing, especially right now in these drought conditions, and we're really happy that we could help out.
And from the looks of things, Mr. Tengwe isn't the only one that's happy Seven Seas could help out. This is a great example of a community helping a community, and it doesn't get any better than this. Fresh water, and the children are happy, and we're happy to bring this story to you. I'm Cynthia Graham reporting for News Channel 8.
Truly refreshing story indeed. Don't go anywhere. We have more news straight ahead.
This newscast has been sponsored by Mario's Virgin Crystal. Let us save you the hassle of lugging those jugs around. Purified bottled water conveniently delivered to your home or office. Also available in your favorite grocery store. Call 773-2810.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
And finally tonight, after you voted, head on out to the Firewalk. Here is David the Firewalker with the details for this weekend's Firewalk.
Firewalkers, are you ready? I got started from Frederiksted Ballpark to Lagrange, Estate Lagrange into Frederiksted Town and through every street in town. The walk start exactly 5 a.m. sharp. Make sure you're there at 4:30, 4:45 is warm-up time, and we leave exactly 5. I repeat, the walk start at Frederickstead Ballpark to Mahogany Road, Little Lagrange, Estate Lagrange into Frederickstead Town, and through every street in town. Remember, this walk is free and is good for your high blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, most of all, stress. Remember, you have to walk with at least 1 bottle of water. This is a Sunday walk and we don't have no bus. So walk with at least 1 bottle of water. And remember, if you want to run, if you want to power walk, you can do so. Or for those of you that is just starting to walk, beginners, walk at your own pace. This walk is not a race. I repeat, if you choose to run, you can run, power walk. For those of you that are just coming for the first time, it's not a race. Walk at your own pace. See you there.
Thank you, sir. Stay with us. We have your weather report coming up next.
Your weather coming up next. Your weather.
And here's a look at your local weather.
Tonight, expect showers, possibly a thunderstorm after midnight. Chance of rain, 70%. On Saturday, tropical storm conditions are expected, rain and possibly a thunderstorm. Some of the storms could produce heavy rainfall. Chance of rain is at 100%. On Saturday night, showers and possibly a thunderstorm before midnight, then scattered showers and thunderstorms after midnight, low around 80 degrees. Chance of rain is at 90%. On Sunday, expect isolated showers afternoon, sunny with a high of 89 degrees. Chance of rain is a low 10%. On Saturday night, isolated showers, partly cloudy with a low around 81. This has been Alexis Barnes with your Channel 8 News Weather.
Thank you very much for tuning in. And before we close out, I just want to say the weather is going to be out there. Please, please be careful. And of course, no matter what you do, rain, hail, sleet, or snow, get out there and cast your vote. This is your chance to make history. Thank you for tuning in. That's all we have for local news. I'm Junior Garcia, and World News is up next. Good night, Virgin Islands.
Channel 8 News is brought to you by R3D to help balance your quality of life, a blend of herbs and phytonutrients to help support joint health. Learn more at 1-800-655-6932. R3D.